be attached, and that's the basement membrane. Okay? One other thing that's a big deal about epithelial tissue. It divides rapidly. It divides rapidly. And therefore, it is the most common site of what?
Cellular mitosis?
No.
What was the question
Mitosis occurs everywhere except where we don't have mitosis.
again? What was the question again?
Because it divides rapidly, it is the most common site of what?
Cancer.
Yes, there it is. Because cancer is what? Cell division gone wild. It's already dividing fast, therefore getting it to divide too fast isn't nearly as hard as getting something that divides slowly to divide rapidly and wildly. Cancers are much more common in those kind of sites. And as we will see Monday night, a cancer that is in epithelial tissue is called a carcinoma. Squamous cell carcinoma. Anybody ever hear that?
Yes.
Squamous epithelium. Gee, I wonder where squamous cell carcinoma is. Melanoma. Anybody hear that?
Yes.
Melanoma named after melanin. Melanin is what? The pigment in our skin. Yeah. The melanocytes. So, we have a melanoma because that goes wild. What's the most common reason we get melanoma? Yeah, well, not just sun. Be a little more
UV rays.
UV light. Yeah, in other words, I don't want to get in the sun, so I'm going to go tan every day for 6 years. An hour a day. Maybe go back a second time because I got the all-you-can-tan plan. Guess what? That's done with a capital dome. Because what? You're going to get a melanoma. Yeah, so it's that exposure to UV light. What happens when we expose ourselves to UV light? I mean regular, normal. What happens? We tan, yeah. And how do we tan? By producing more melanin from the melanocytes. That sounds an awful lot like cell division, doesn't it? So we're making cell division that's fast anyway go faster. Is it any wonder it can go way too fast? Especially with abnormal exposure to the sun. Make sense? Go ahead.
I have a question, kind of like a little bit. In the summertime, I'm always outside, obviously, and I get like a crazy amount of freckles on my face and on my
And that is something some people get.
Okay.
I can't tell you exactly why. You know what I can tell you? You're at greater risk for melanoma, for skin cancers. Which means you have to make sure you do what? Out for a long time, sunblock, hat. Not necessarily just a visor, we're talking about a hat. Because if you're a guy and you're like me, and you got this little spot up here that ain't quite as whole as the rest of it, if I got a visor, what am I going to get? Sunburn right there. Those of you who have dogs who are short